What's up? What's up? What's up? Hello, friends. Welcome. Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. I will be making some minimal techno using stock plugins mostly. Or at least I'm gonna. Mm, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't say stock plugins because I am gonna use some plugins that aren't stock, but I believe they are free. So you can go ahead and grab them as well. But for the most part, actually, you know what? I shouldn't have said stock plugins. It's okay. It's okay. You guys understand. I'm going to use mostly stock, but I am going to use Fracture, which is a third-party plugin, but it's a free plugin, so you can download it. And then I'm going to use Hysteresis, which is, I believe it's free too. I don't remember. It's part of the same company that makes Fracture, but it's just a delay that includes Fracture in it. I believe that one is free as well. But again, I'm gonna just attempt to not use that, or attempt to use only stock plugins. So we'll see how things go. But I do want to make minimal techno tonight. So I was listening to a little bit of inspiration a little while ago, so I'm gonna see if I can channel some of that to make this work. First things first, you need a kick. Usually for minimal techno, it's a very short kick. Like something like this works pretty good. I might use this honestly, but we'll see. I think I might have a couple of other drums here that I can use. I have this kick that I made that's for minimal. Let me see. Yeah, that'll work. I'm gonna rename this kick. I'm gonna throw that in here. Let me just make sure that my stream is working. We're working. We're working. All right. So I got the kick going. I want to introduce another like kick in here. Oh, whoops. Maybe something like that. And then I need like I need a sub. I'm gonna use the DX10 flute preset. I'm gonna use the sub preset. I wonder if I can mute my audio just to listen to what I was listening to right now. Miroloja. I love this guy's music. I don't know if it's a guy, honestly, but I like his music. I go into listening history. I got these right here. I'm gonna mute my audio for my stream real quick. That way I don't get a copyright strike or anything. All right, all right. All right, we have this going. And then I can add another bass, but it'll be like a percussive one. So I'll go in here, percussion. That could work right there. And then I'll probably need to stretch it. I need a different. Maybe a tom. Tom, tom, tom. That might work. And maybe you can use like a bass shot, no, another percussion. this sound. Like a clap, maybe. Actually, I shouldn't put all these in here. I'm gonna take them out. Oh yes. Oh yes. Are we good here? Are we good here? Yes. Stream is going. I'm gonna call this per clap. Now we need some ambience. Go into the pads here. I need more of a longer decay. Let's see. I'm just gonna do one long note. I'm gonna run that in here, call this pad texture, throw that into the mixer. I'm gonna run that through the Fruity Convolver. Throw in some random hold on. Let me throw in some crazy textures. I can use some glitchy stuff. Yes. Can you even turn this down? Y'all hear that texture? Oh yes. texture. I'm gonna link both of these in here. I'm gonna call this park texts, and I'll probably run a convolver through this too. And I'll run some more like glitchy stuff through it. Some more glitchy. Some sidechain on this. Probably create some type of maybe like a roast beat. Need some movement. I'm gonna use hysteresis. It should be a free plugin that you can get by Glitch Machines. The chat is pretty quiet tonight. I like that. Alright, next, I want to create some type of resonant percussive roll, which is going to create some type of like melodic this might work. Just a roll and just creating some velocity edits. To the cutoff, putting the resonance all the way up. And then changing the mod X and mod Y. Why is it colored purple? I don't know, because I wanted it purple, so I made it purple. That's just what I like. I liked it, so I made it. I'm gonna throw that into the mixer. Now, I think I'm gonna add hysteresis to this as well. I like that. Oh, too much. It's going crazy. I'm gonna change the panning on these. all it needs. Just one note 2 times. Dum dum. And I'm gonna add GMS for that. Dum dum. And I'll probably create that as a lead. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna put that into a different pattern. Probably just have it play once. Yes, baby. Yes. Hey, what's up, little rhubarb? That sounds nice. That one's nice too. I needed to delay a lot. Something like that, but even more intense. Yeah. verses to that. What's up? What's up? I mean, it hasn't been that long. It has not been that long. But thank you for coming through, Nebunelu. Honestly, I think just one note might work better. Well, I'm glad you were able to come through on this one. Bike. Need some like darkness like that. This clap, this hat, I need to run through some type of filtering process. I'm making some ROMINIMAL techno today. I'm gonna use hysteresis. I'm gonna put it fully wet. I'm just gonna mix these in there. Hey, what's up? Oh, I kind of like that sound. Bayan McFlurry. I don't know. I don't use Silent One, and I don't use Serum either. So, I don't know. I think it's just how you use it, I guess. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this one. I might arrange like some of it, or maybe I'll just make like a little, like a minute, not a minute, like 2 minutes, and then I'll call it done, or I'll call it unfinished, right? But maybe I'll upload it or something. Yes, I think Serum is definitely a much more powerful synth than Silent, or at least it allows you to do more as far as modulation and synthesis, because you have different types of synthesis. I don't like that clap, it sounds too dry almost. Maybe if I add something to color it a little bit, maybe a convolver. Let me add some, what do I convolve it with? A shaker? What do I convolve it with? What if I do like a vocal chop? Where are my vocal chops? Hive is pretty nice. I've used it a couple of times. I really like Hive. I like Hive for the arpeggiator. It's really nice. This sub needs to be a little more like saturated. I feel like is it decap? Oh, please don't tell me it's gonna be super loud. No, it's not decap. What's the destructor? Oh yes. Yeah, ROMINIMAL is Romanian minimal techno, pretty much. I really enjoy ROMINIMAL techno, it's nice. I like it because of the textures and all the ambience that it has. And then the groove with the sub bass is really nice. Maybe like a compressor. Yeah, I usually stick to stock plugins, but usually when I'm streaming, because I know that not everybody can afford third-party plugins, or you don't have them, or you don't have access to them, or maybe they're a little too much on your CPU or whatever. So I try to just stick to stock plugins for the purpose of showing people that you can do things with stock plugins, you know. You don't have to go out and spend all this money on third party plugins. Like, yes, they do help and they're nice to use, but they're not necessary. You just got to get creative with the way that you shape your sound pretty much. And FL Studio has a lot of tools that it gives you that you can use to shape your sound in a lot of different ways. And I also find it like it's kind of like a creative challenge for me. You know, I feel like when we're limited, we become more creative because we have to find different ways of doing things. And so I do that a lot on purpose sometimes. I'll limit myself to certain like sample packs or certain sounds so that I find ways to make them interesting or to make them, sound the way that I want them to. So I really recommend that to a lot of you. I think that's definitely another reason that I use stock plugins is because it's kind of like a challenge that I do for myself every time that I come on here. And you also learn. You learn a lot about sound design and about the stock plugins themselves and how to work with them. So yes, I do indeed use stock plugins a lot. Oh, I like that. me record something with my voice real quick here. I'm gonna throw an effector. I'm gonna put on a flanger. I'm gonna throw in a delay called supermassive. This is a free delay. This is a completely free delay. You just gotta go to Valhalla and go to their free plugins. They're just gonna ask you for your email, and then they're gonna send you a link to your email where you can download it for free. It is a really powerful, really beautiful plugin to use. Highly recommend it. And then maybe like some ways baby. Hold up. Just wait. Just wait. Hey, DJ Nelu. Woo! Thank you, brother. It's very kind of you. I appreciate the donation. Truly, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. I'm excited, man. I'm excited because now I finally am able to accept them. So it means a lot. Your support means a lot. It does not go unnoticed. Thank you, DJ. Sounded kind of different right now. Just could have sworn. I guess it didn't. Good luck with that, man. You were doing a great job. Inspired me. Well, thank you. I'm glad that I'm able to inspire you. That's what I'm here for. I just want to just do my thing, and hopefully it sparks some creativity in you guys. Because there's so much potential, there's so much potential. There's so many ways to achieve things, and you just got to get creative with it. I think I'm going to just cut it to there and then just put that here. Or maybe here. Whoops. Don't want to cut it like that. Yes. Yes. Let's get another clip here. can add another bass pluck type of thing. Hey, Sissy, thank you. Let me see where this is at on the frequency spectrum. Yeah, I will. Let me highlight this real quick. I'm gonna toss it into SoundCloud just so that I'm able to listen to it later. Like this one? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put this into my playlist so that I hear it later. But if you follow me on Instagram, send me a message with that track just so that I don't forget. I feel like this sub still needs more aggression. Ooh, there it is. That's the purring I was looking for. Yeah, now it stands out. Alright, that's cool. Do you have what's the other one? What is it called? Discord. Do you have Discord? It's okay, no worries. Honestly, I can probably listen to it right now. I'm just gonna mute my stream real quick so I don't get any copyright stuff. And I'll have a quick listen. Just so that I know more or less what it sounds like, and I'll let you know if I can do something like it. I just realized my YouTube is telling me it's not receiving enough information, so it might be lagging a little bit, so I apologize for that. But on OBS it says my stream is good, so it should go back to normal soon. If it is laggy a little bit for you guys. But yeah, I just listened to the track. I can definitely do something like that. It's very easy. It sounds very easy to make. Sounds very easy to make. I might change this to a C maybe. Turn it down a little bit. Yeah, that track is definitely a lot more lively than this one. This is more like on the darker side, I guess. Come fall, 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 like down, 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 down. I wonder if I have. Let me see. Sorry about that. That is easily gonna become one of my favorite presets in GMS. It's unreal. It is. That's the name of it. And it really is. Wow. Okay. All right. Time to somewhat arrange this a little bit so that I can throw that lead in there. I'm gonna clone this. I honestly might just like delete this. Leave it something like that. And then I'm gonna clone it again. And again. And again. And I'm gonna just take these off. And maybe just that. And take this off, and then it'll play here a little bit more. Just to extend the life of this track. Jesus, bro. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do it twice. Alright, and now we'll throw in another pattern. I'm just gonna throw that in there. Oh, my ears, these headphones. I don't like using these headphones. I lost my earphones, the ones that I usually use, the Apple earphones. I lost them and I've been having to use these headphones, but since I use glasses, they're like tight on the back end of the glasses and it hurts my skull. Like it presses them really tightly on my head. It's not comfortable. It kind of sucks being blind. I wish I didn't have to use these glasses, but if not, I cannot see my screen, unfortunately, unless I'm like really close. I need to get contacts. That's just what I need to do. So your support on my YouTube channel will go towards me getting contacts, me getting better equipment, a better microphone. I already got a webcam, which is great. Which now you guys can see me. Focusrite Scarlett. I have the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. That's what I use as my sound interface, my audio interface. And then for my microphone, it's just a Shure SM58. I have a better microphone, but I don't know I think my Focusrite is kind of messed up. I might need to get a new one because the other microphone creates a lot of static. It might be the microphone, but I don't think so because it's a really good microphone. I got it for like $300 or something. It would suck if it was a microphone though, because I didn't get to use it very much before that started happening. But I'm pretty sure it's either my cable or my interface. I also don't know where that microphone is, so I should find it and put it to the test again. I also need to get a better like mic stand because this one sometimes it'll start like moving down and I have to like pick it back up. But slowly my setup and everything is getting better. I'm trying to do better for you guys, better audio quality, better visual quality. Eventually I'm gonna create like little effects, like more so it can look a little more presentable. Yeah, I just want to invest a lot more into this channel now that I'm able to monetize it and I'm able to receive donations in the chat and donations on my videos and all that good stuff. I'm gonna definitely start dedicating more time to it and investing more into putting things out for you guys. So just know that if you support me, I'm gonna support you and it's gonna be awesome. Do you use that mic through Scarlett? Yeah. Yeah, I have it running through my Scarlett interface, and then I have all these things on it. Yeah, my Instagram is with a cat pic. Yeah, without any of these things that I have on it, it would sound like this. Hello, hello, hello. It's really low, really boomy. I don't like it. But then with all the things that I add, it cleans it up a lot. I could still do better, but for now this works. Also, if I don't want it to be so noisy, I have this noise gate, so sometimes it cuts that noise off a little bit. How do I decrease latency? What do you mean decrease latency? Also, if anybody's watching, I mean, obviously people are watching, but feel free to ask me any questions at any time. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask in the chat. I will do my best to answer them as best as I can. If you mean latency like in my microphone, it's from the buffer length. So you just go to audio buffer length and you change the buffer size The higher the buffer size, the more latency, the lower, the less latency. But you got to be careful when you get really low. I don't usually go below 64 because then you start getting CPU issues and crackling sounds and stuff. But if you're talking about the lag as far as like streaming, like I use this thing, this ASIO Link Pro, which is I don't know if it's gonna pop up right now. It's basically it rewires a lot of my audio stuff so that there is no lag in FL Studio, so I'm able to produce and stream without having any lag on my MIDI keyboard or on my audio. It's nice. I highly recommend it if you're gonna stream. Usually for stream, it's only used for streaming, or I only use it for streaming. I don't have any problems with lag when it comes to like just me making music. Again, that usually comes from the buffer length, and if you have a Focusrite Scarlett, then you have to go under ASIO devices, and you go to Focusrite USB ASIO, and that's what you use. If you use any of these up here, you're probably gonna get latency. How do I get it? You just Google it. It's open. It's an open source software, so it's free. It's called ASIO Link Pro. Yeah, it's a software to install. Hey, what's up? How do you say your name, by the way? I'm not sure how to say this. I think you told me yesterday, but I don't remember. So I apologize for that. My memory is not that great, so if I forget your guys' names or I forget that you guys have been on my Instagram or my channel, I apologize in advance because sometimes I forget. Oh, that sounds so good. It sounds like just legitimate minimal techno. I need to throw a kick in there that's like a 3 pattern. So I'm just gonna can I clone this? Can I duplicate this? Clone? Is that how it works? Can I clone? Oh, I can. Nice. Okay, so I can throw that. I'll probably throw that like towards the end here. Yeah, probably throw it towards the end there, kick 2. And I'll just change this last one to this. There you go, just here. Yes, I like that. So I'll do every 4th, I'll do that. I'll do the 2, kick 2. Hey, what's up, Rusu? Rusu. It's nice to see you guys. It's nice to see familiar names coming through. I appreciate y'all. Can I pin this? Can I pin this? How do I do it? Put your timeout. No. It's good to hear from you, Rusu. Hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. An update, I have now monetized my channel, so I'm able to receive donations and get paid for my views. That's it right there. That's it right there. And then I'll just maybe go into this. It's okay. I don't say it so that you can donate. I'm just, I guess, giving an update. Because I know I always used to talk about that in a lot of my videos on how I struggled with that, but now things are good. So all right. I think that's how I think that's what I'm gonna leave it at. Just like simple, you know, just a simple arrangement. How long is this? 2 minutes, almost 3 minutes. Just something quick, something easy. I'm gonna play it through from the beginning so you guys can check it out. And then I'll do probably a little bit of mixing because I haven't really done any mixing. It's just very light mixing, some gain stuff and EQ sidechain, but I'll probably just master the track right now and then just put it out. It's gonna be short but sweet. That's the track, and that's the track. I'm just gonna route everything to the mixer because I don't have things routed, or some things. Now everything's routed. And then I'm gonna separate it all into a drum bus, a melody bus, and a bass bus. I'm gonna route all the drums in there to the drum bus. Let's see what this is percussive stuff. I might do textures separately. Let me just let me play the track where everything's playing. This tom is gonna go into the bass. This is a melody element. I don't know where this would fall under. Melody or drums. Regardless, I need to go into the EQ and maybe cut down a little bit of that sub. Honestly, I don't need to. I don't think so. Go into the sub, bass bus. This goes into the melody. This goes into the drums. This can go into the drums. These are vocals. This bass goes into the bass. This is a melody. I guess that's a drum. Thank you, Rusu. Now to clean it up and polish it off and finish it. Or at least just this little piece, this little almost 3-minute song. But it's loopable, so basically if I wanted to, I could just take it, clone it, and it'll be like a 6-minute track, you know? And I can add a little bit of different variation to make it different. And it'll be done. The template, ROMINIMAL techno is very repetitive. It doesn't have like a very complex arrangement. It's more about the textures continuously changing and maybe adding a little bit of different like kick patterns or bass line. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna release this. It's gonna be a short track, but I need to put music out. I need to. And I'm super hard on myself. I'm always like, no, I need to make it perfect. And no, I don't. I just need to put it out. That's it. So I will be putting this out. Probably right after this stream. I just want to get it like good. Because right now it's not cleaned up. So I'm going to clean it up. So now I separated all the elements, right? I got the drums. I got the bass. And I got the melodies. So first things first. Oh, actually, and then I have all these vocal stuff, which I'm gonna throw into another bus here. I'm just gonna call it Fox bus. I'm gonna throw all these in there. Just to group everything together, you know. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, that's kind of the goal in a way, right? Like my plan as far as with my music stuff is I wanted to make a YouTube channel to like show you guys things that I know and that I've learned along my journey as a producer for techno mostly because when I started putting videos out, there wasn't a lot of videos for techno on FL Studio. There was a lot on Ableton and there was a lot on Logic and all those other ones, but there was hardly any on like melodic techno and stuff like that on FL Studio on YouTube when I first started. Like I would always try to find tutorials and I couldn't. And I was like, man, that sucks. So I would just watch Ableton ones and like I don't use Ableton, but I would just observe the way that they made music, and then I would translate that into FL Studio the best that I could. And I'm still learning, of course, but there was a point where I was like, I think I've learned enough to where I can be that person that people find on YouTube for specifically melodic techno and different types of techno music, you know. And so that's what kind of inspired me to start my channel. And then as it started growing, I was having some problems with monetizing it because I am Mexican. I was born in Mexico, but I live in the United States. So there's a lot of problems that come with that as far as like documentation and, you know, taxes and all these things, all these complications. And so that was kind of something that I had to deal with. So I wasn't able to monetize my channel. I wasn't able to accept donations from people. And it really sucked because I was like, man, my channel is growing and I really want to be able to spend more time doing it, but I'm not able to make profit from it, you know? And so I finally got some paperwork done and I'm still in the process, but right now my channel got accepted to be a YouTube paid partnership program thing. And so now I'm finally able to monetize all my videos and accept donations and, you know, do all that stuff that YouTubers do, I guess. And so now I can actually make some revenue from my YouTube videos. So once that starts picking up, I want to eventually also open up a shop where I make sample packs and I can, you know, I'll put up sample packs. I also want to make some to give away to you guys just because, you know, I appreciate y'all's support and I would like to, you know, put something out for you guys to get for free. And then if you want to continue to support me, then I'll put some out that you can purchase as well. But that's all coming in the future. Like I said, this just started and I'm excited to see where it goes. But my plan is definitely for it to grow and for me to put more of my music out and I know that it's going to do well. I just have a good feeling about it. So, I'm excited. I also produce a lot of different genres of music. That's kind of a problem too because my channel is mostly known for techno, right? Like a lot of you guys come here specifically for techno and sometimes it sucks cuz I want to make other types of music, but I don't know how it's going to be accepted or not. And so, most of the time I don't care. I still do it, right? But it's kind of an issue that I have as far as like my artist name too, right? Like if I start putting out techno music, then people are gonna associate eterno to techno. Even though I can make other music too and put it out under the same name. But I don't know if that's gonna be confusing. I don't know if I should make a second artist name or something. I don't know. It's a lot of things that I think about when really I shouldn't worry, right? Like you shouldn't worry, but yeah. A lot of good things are coming. A lot of things are changing, coming. Life is good. Everything's gonna work out. And I'm excited. And I think what excites me the most is connecting with all of you guys because most of the people that watch my channel are from Europe or Russia or Africa or South America. or Mexico, and it's very rare that I see people in the chat that are from the United States, which is super cool to me. I enjoy that very much, and I enjoy everybody that adds me on Instagram because that's where I get to, maybe connect with you guys a little more. I need to start using my Instagram some more. Well, my music Instagram, because I use my art one more than my music one. Let me see what you're saying, because I haven't read the chat. Make yourself known, bro. It's bad I can't catch you live. I could have donated more often. Well, I barely was able to accept donations. Like literally yesterday. Yesterday was my first stream where I was able to accept donations. And my girlfriend, my girlfriend was the first one to send a donation, and then um little rhubarb, which is another fella that tunes into my streams, he gave me a donation too. So yesterday was literally the first day. Today was the second day, and today I also got a donation from you. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Black Radawan. Honestly, move out of the US. Bro, trust me, I've thought so much about that. I would love to move out of the United States, honestly. I would love to go to Mexico. I would love to live in Mexico or South America. Um or I definitely want to visit Europe, of course. I know eventually someday, bro, I'm gonna have some shows out there with my music. It's gonna be great. But until then, I'm stuck here at least for a little bit till things get sorted out. But it's okay. Like I said earlier, when we have limitations, it makes us more creative. It makes us think outside the box more. So, as an immigrant here in the United States, I have a lot of limitations, but it's also taught me a lot on how to do things differently and how to make things work for me. So, it sucks, but I'm also grateful for that. I really want that kick that you use. The one that I'm using right now, I forgot how I made it. I think I might have made it in either I mixed like two different kicks that I liked, or I made it using a kick plugin, like a synthesizer, kick synthesizer. Um, let's see. I don't know. Maybe this channel just for techno stuff, and Eterno V2 for all the other music. Maybe. Yeah. I also want to do tutorials on like plugins because a lot of people don't know how to, like, for example, GMS. Like a lot of people don't know how to use GMS, and so I'm thinking of making just short tutorials. Like actually recording it and editing it in like Premiere, and then putting it out, but like showing you guys how to use GMS, right? Like I don't know all the technical details of how to use GMS, but I know how to use it enough to like do sound design on it and stuff. The techno scene in the United States has been growing. It's been growing, but it's slow. A lot of people here are more into like concerts, like just pop rock type of concerts. But when it comes to electronic music, a lot of people are more into like dubstep or like what is it called? Rhythm, which is more, it's like dubstep. It's a type of dubstep. And then there's like psychedelic dubstep, which is what I like. I like that type of stuff. Like Tipper, Tipper's a really awesome producer. Um Maybe you use a VPN. Congratulations. Thank you. Europe will accept me. I would love to go to Germany. Yes, Rusu, yes. GMS is slept on. GMS is really slept on. I really like that plugin. I used to use, if you watch a lot of my old videos, the stock plugin that I would use a lot was Citrus. And then I started using GMS and I was like, bro, it has a very like analog sound in a way. It sounds very like more authentic for some reason, especially in some of the bass and the leads and stuff. but I really like it. I want to eventually unlock FL Studio, all the plugins, because I really like this other one, this other stock plugin. Oh, I forgot what it's called. Sawyer. This one. This one has some really nice sounds too. I haven't been able to mess with it because this is the trial version, but it also has some really like analog sounding sounds, like bass lines and stuff like that. I really like this one too. But one day I'm just gonna unlock all the plugins. For now, I'm fine using what I got. Sakura's cool too. Sakura's cool too. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let's get back into this stream real quick. Yeah, Sawyer's cool, man. Sawyer's a real cool plugin. So is I don't know if you guys know this also. If you don't, I will teach you. There's this plugin called Autogun. I'm gonna load it up. And it's very simple. There's not a lot of parameters. But there's literally, I forget the number, but it's a ridiculous number. Look, right here where it says current, right here it'll say current preset number. I think it's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It has 115 million presets. So basically you just go in here and you enter preset number. You can type in whatever number and it'll give you a different preset every time. Woo! Oh, that one's kind of nice. Yeah. I'm gonna save this actually because that's a nice preset. Save preset as. And I would recommend saving them because, I mean, there's literally millions and millions of them. So if you lose it, you're not gonna be able to find it unless you write the number down. But usually what I do is I just save it under presets and it'll come out up here. That way you can save all your favorites. And then this is like, I think this is the volume. And then this is like a sound goodizer. They call it magic dust, but it's pretty much like multiband compression. Yeah, Autogun is super cool. What's the other one? There's another one. The Toxic Biohazard is also really cool, but also again, I have it as a trial version, but it's also a really cool plugin. I really like I think it has like an arpeggiator. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I mean all those sounds, yeah, once you know sound design, like you can make any sound, you know, once you understand the fundamentals of all that stuff. All right, let's mix in some drums here. So usually on the drum bus, I like adding I use Analog Obsession plugins. They're free. You can also use like Waves plugins if you have an API 2500. That's a really good one to use on drums. The emulation of this in Analog Obsessions is going to be called Fetish. It looks like this. And basically it has a really fast or a really slow attack time, which is good for letting the kick punch through. So you kind of want that. So usually what I do is I'll do a lot of compression by putting the input all the way up. And then you're able to hear what the compressor is doing to the drums. So if you open up the attack time, you can hear it punching through a little bit more. Here it's gonna cut it more. So you want that coming through. You can open it all the way or just to your liking, you know. I'm gonna leave it around there. And then the release, also just kind of hear it. Here it lets through a lot of the highs, but it's too exaggerated. And then here it covers them a lot. So you kind of want to find the sweet spot in between. And then you can turn the ratio up if it's not doing enough. But I don't want that much. I'll just leave it at 4. And then you just turn back down the threshold. And you only want it doing maybe like 1-2 decibels of compression. You don't want it completely squishing it. And basically it's just gluing all the drums and it's making them a little more tight, you know, and a little more punchy in the kick. And you can turn up the makeup gain here, which is usually about like 1-2 decibels. And the change is very subtle. You just want it very subtle. Now you can do something crazy too if you add a sound goodizer. And that'll add a lot more like thump to it too. There's different presets. This one's more like for bass, I would say. And this one puts a little bit more into the highs. The kick, I might cut some of that low end from the kick. Yeah, that sounds a lot cleaner. It doesn't sound so like thumpy. I cut it at around 35 hertz. I think that sounds good. Let me put this limiter here and see what it's doing. Yeah. You don't want to rely too much on visual. Just focus on the sound, you know? So right now, without any of those things that I just added, it would sound like this. And then with it, It just, you know, beefs it up, baby. Honestly, as far as this, I could oh man, my nose hurts. I could take the sidechain off of all these and just add it in. Actually, this doesn't have a sidechain. Neither does this, I don't think. Yeah, none of them have a sidechain. So I'll just do sidechain on here. I'll do this one. And then here I can add another compressor. I'll probably do like a CLA mono. I mean, not a CLA, an emulator for the CLA. The free version from Analog Obsessions is called Lala. And I like adding a sound geyser first on A, just subtle, and then turning on the Lala. And this one has a really fast attack time, so it'll catch any of those super crazy peaks. Without it, and then with it, I don't even use these headphones when I mix. I usually mix with my Apple earphones. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but they actually have a really nice, like, flat frequency response, or they sound more accurate than these headphones. These are also kind of cheap headphones, but yeah, I'll listen to my track on these headphones. I'll listen to 'em on my earphones. I'll listen to them on my speakers. I'll listen to them in my car. I do all of that usually before I upload anything, just so that I'm sure that it sounds good on all these systems. But again, that's one of the reasons I don't put music out, is because I get real picky about stuff like that, and I get in my head about it, or I start overproducing my tracks, and I do too much. And that's something that I've learned not to do, is doing too much. So like right now, I'm doing very subtle things. It's basically just a little bit of compression, and I'm boosting up like the gain. But yeah, I've learned to just do very subtle things and keeping it simple. Simplicity really is key, because you can really mess up a track once you get in your head about it and you just go in there and start doing too much. For the melody, I really like using this compressor called Relife, and then turning up this shape. It kind of takes away some of like the boxiness of the melodies. I don't turn it all the way. It's usually just a little bit. And you can add life to it. I'm not sure exactly what this does. I just know it makes it sound nice. So I do it. I go by ear, you know? And again, just simple. And here I also like to use the Lala compressor. And if you want, you can add Soundcloud too. On the C. Without anything on any of those, and then with it, it just brought it up to like a new level, you know? It makes it sound more congruent. Forgot about the vocal stuff. Feels like the vocal stuff. Feels like feels like feels like I'm gonna do the Lala on this too. Feels like feels like feels like so that's without anything on there. It sounds very like muffled almost, you know? And now sounds a little clearer. And if we look at the span, you can tell. I know these headphones have like on the frequency response of these headphones, they have a little bit of a boost on the subs. So right now I know that my sub and my bass is really boomy, but that's because these headphones make it that way. So I need to turn it down, you know. And you could see it on the spectrum analyzer. You can see that the kick or that the sub, the bass is a little too sharp. Look, you can see here in comparison to everything else in the track, it's way too hard. It's way too boomy. So I need to either turn it down or EQ it. EQ it to like kind of be maybe around here, not all the way up here, because that's what makes tracks like way too boomy. But we gotta go by ear first. Can't go based off of this just yet. It's just a tool, you know. You can't use it as an exact thing. Well, the bass is compressed. It has two compressors on it. It's more so an EQ type of thing. Because look, if you look at the EQ, save, and let me just play the bass. I think think it's the combination between the kick and the bass. Yeah, that's better. I just lowered the kick pretty much. I like the way it sounds though when it's turned up. Yeah, it is. It's down here. The limiter, and then I have span. That's in the master. And that's at the bottom. So it's after everything. No worries, you're not over advising. It's cool. Let me throw a compressor in here. I'm gonna use the which one is it? I think It's damn, what was it called? Buster. This is like an SSL compressor. You can also use an EQ, put it in a linear phase, and doing like some 30-18 hertz cuts. Linear phase won't affect the phase, but it does introduce latency. Turn up the Hold on, let me turn off that linear phase because that latency is messing me up. And then I'm gonna turn down some of this gain a little bit. It's just a little too loud for my ears right now. And then I'm gonna go back into the pad here. I'm gonna loop the section that has it. I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna put a controller, a peak controller. I'm gonna rename this EQ Bell LFO. And then I'm gonna go into the EQ. I'm gonna, which one is it? 4. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna control this with that LFO. Accept. And then I'll have the bass start there. And it'll move. But I want it to move randomly. A little faster. That's making a sound. No, let me see. What's generating all that noise? I think it's these percussions. I'm gonna add a reverb send as well. I'm gonna link that to the melody parts. And I'll probably run like there's a clap. This one. Subtle. I could also run a lot of these through another. I'm gonna call this fractured drums. I'm gonna color that yellow. Actually, there's a yellow one already. I'm gonna color it green. Oh, there's a green one already too, but that's okay. I'm gonna move that over somewhere over here. So I'm gonna put in all the drums for the exception of the kick. I'm gonna put this in there. Where's the shaker? I had it right here. Nah, I won't do the shaker. I'm gonna put fracture on this. Fracture is a free plugin. Where is it? Glitch. Fracture. Trying to find some good texture. That would be nice for the build up. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab I should have just done that with the damn, I wish it showed me which ones I'm linked to. Oh, it does. Okay. I'm just gonna link the drums to it, but no kick. Yes, okay. So I'm gonna lower that mix from there to there. I'm gonna go into the break here. I'm gonna highlight that section. Actually, I'm gonna start from the beginning. Nah, I can just have it in this section actually. I'm gonna go into the mix from the drum bus in here. I'm gonna create an automation clip. It's gonna start at 0 and it's gonna increase as it comes towards the drop. I don't want it to be too loud, so and then I can add a reverb, like a shimmer reverb, which is free, I believe. Valhalla shimmer. I'm gonna turn this down, pitch mode dual, mix knob. I will automate that mix knob. I can do that. Reverb, I'll do super big. have that move around in the panning. Yes. Oh yes. Let me save this because I have not saved this since I started it. Roman. Unbelievable. Oh no, Unreal is the name of the preset, so that's what the track's gonna be called. Eterno. Unreal. Just so that I know it's a ROMINIMAL track. This clap. I'm gonna fracturize. Or I'm gonna add a hysteresis maybe. Vocals, I'm gonna throw something in there too. Probably some hysteresis. Bro, I love using hysteresis, honestly. I'll go into gross beat. sexy. Oh, that's how it's done, boys. That's how it is. You know, once you got the layout, you just start going, throwing in there stuff. Start experimenting. You got to change things around. You can't let things be so stagnant, so static. You got to create movement. You got to create differences, changes. And you do that with randomizing a bunch of things. As when it comes to ROMINIMAL, that is, right? Because it's all about textures. It's all about the ear candy, as they say. So introducing that to your track is what keeps it dynamic, what keeps it moving, what keeps it entertaining, and it keeps it from being boring. And it's also nice when you introduce differences because sometimes there's certain parts of a song that you just really like, but it only comes out in that one small part of the song. So it makes you want to listen to the song over and over again because you're like, you really like that one part, you know? Instead of that one part being a loop constantly through the entire track, it makes it a little more special, if that makes any sense. And that's kind of a key when it comes to making music or producing music, arranging music. You don't want to be too repetitive. Some techno is repetitive, right? I mean, that's what techno is. It's a lot of loop, but you got to just know how to just keep that flow going and create those changes, even if they're subtle. So it's all in the automation and the randomization of things. All right, let me play it from the beginning. Let me turn up a little bit the limiter. Let's go. Yes. All right. So here's another thing that I notice. There's a lot of noise. Like texture is good, but it's a little overwhelming. And I believe it's these hats going into this mix of hysteresis. So what I'm gonna do is I'll probably lower this. Let me just go into a part that's really busy. See, like, what has that sound going through? Oh, I found it. So I go into hysteresis, maybe turn down some of that. It's not even turned out that much, honestly. Honestly, if I wanted to, I'm gonna save. Oops. I'm gonna save. And I'm just gonna, actually, I'm gonna save this preset. What am I call it? Perk. Just so that I don't lose it. I don't know why it changed folders from where hysteresis was. I'm not sure where it is. Data, patches, plugin database, effects. What is this? Hysteresis. Is it in generators? No. It should be in here. Effects. Where are you? What are you talking about? Nebunelu. Damn, where is it, bro? It should be in plugin database effects. Actually, it might be in documents, image line. If you put a transient processor on that mixer channel, on the mixer channel, oh, on this one, on the, let me give it a try. On this one you're talking about, right? Let me turn this fucking shit off. I don't think I have a transient processor. Or I know I do, but I don't think... I think it's in trial version. It is the trial version. Wow, that's actually great. But kind of what I'm trying to do, I guess, is introduce it only sometimes. Like, cause even like this, it's still happening, you know? Like you can still hear it. But what I'm trying to do is something like probably adding a control, a randomized control to the level so that it just like, oh no, not this level. Fuck. Eh, yeah, not this level, the mix knob. So just the dry sound comes through and then but like at randomized points so that it's not just consistently happening. So I'll probably have to add a control to it. Yeah, I'm gonna automate it, but I'm gonna automate it with a control, with a P controller. And I'm just gonna call this dry wet hysteresis control. I'm gonna go in here. I just tweak that, go into tools, last tweaked, link to controller. I'm gonna link it to the LFO, accept. And then I'm gonna go into here. I'm gonna turn up the bass. Actually, the bass is gonna be at 0. I'm gonna turn up the volume. It's kind of low. I don't want too much. I'm gonna just put it in random. Yeah, that's what I want. And then I can even maybe run this through here. Hold on. Oh, that sounds nice. Also, what was that sound? Where's that one coming from? It's coming from here. No, these are the vocals. They don't have anything on them. It's coming from there, from this. Or was it I lost it? Here. Actually, no, where is it coming from? Oh, it's from this. 23. I'm gonna do the same thing to this. I'm gonna add a control, P control. I'm gonna call this dry wet, hysteresis, dry wet, HGMS. And go tools, less tweaked, link to controller, GMS, LFO, accept, go into the GMS, bass should be down here, volume, shape, random, phase. It's not changing it. I'm not sure why. Options, edit. I'm always down to learn things together. There, I like that. I like that. That's a lot more controlled. It still sounds very like. I still don't like this. I think I'm just gonna change that sound. All right, let me try hearing that again. I'm gonna turn off that clap, or not turn it off. I should have separated everything into its own pattern, but I was too lazy, so I didn't do that. So instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna automate the volume of the clap, or actually the on and off switch of the clap, which is this one. I'm just gonna go create automation clip. I'm gonna turn it off in the intro. And turn it up here. Where do I turn it on? Here, maybe. Oh, DJ! Thank you so much, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You'd love to be a part of my projects. Yeah, I mean, well, now you said you have an Instagram. You should send me a message on Instagram. If you have music on SoundCloud or something, send me a link so I can check out what you got. So I can check out your music. If you make videos on YouTube, then I'll check out your YouTube. If you have music up on there, I'm always down to collab. I am. I have a lot going on. Like I said, I have a job at a coffee shop, which takes up a lot of my time, and then I do art stuff like paintings and things like that. That's my main thing. And then music's like, whenever I have time, I do music. But again, now that I have my channel monetized, I'm hoping that things go well. And I'm hoping that things go well enough where I won't have to rely on my day-to-day job financially. So that way I can cut off that and invest it into making more music. But thank you. Thank you, truly. It really means a lot. Right. I think I'm gonna do the same thing to the open hats. I don't wanna have that playing just yet. So I'll put create automation clip, and I will turn this off. And I'll probably not turn it on until like the drop. I thought there was a way to like pin it, but I guess not. On the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, okay. Damn, that sucks. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the reason that I pay so much attention to detail, it's something that I've learned through art, through painting. Um I learned that like you can't start with the details. If you start with the details, you're gonna get frustrated and you're not gonna wanna finish. You're not gonna wanna keep doing what you're doing. So you have to start off very loose, very basic, very just bland. And as you progress, you slowly start refining it, refining it, refining it. adding little details, changing things here, changing things there, and it slowly starts coming together until it's done. Um, and it sucks because somewhere along those lines, you can get lost, right? And that's the important part, is not overproducing and learning not to get lost in the details. So you got to just learn to like throw in some details, but stop yourself to the point where you don't overdo it either. Um, but yeah, you can't start off with the details. If you start off with the details, you're gonna get irritated. Like, say for example, I started this track very loose, right? I started with a loop, and then I slowly put it into the playlist. I made a really quick arrangement. It I didn't think about it too much. It was just a basic arrangement. And then I did the mixing a little bit. I separated everything, I organized things a little bit. And then I went back into the arrangement, and now I'm like creating all the little details. And it's just about that. You got to separate all your sessions separately so that you don't get frustrated. Imagine I would have started with a loop, and then I would have started like doing all this stuff, like all this mixing stuff. I would have never arranged it. It would have like I would have gotten frustrated with all the mixing, or not frustrated, but you just get like burnt out, because you're thinking about it too much. You're listening to it too much, and you're not in your creative element. You're thinking too technically, and so you limit yourself, and then you end up just with a loop. And sure, it's mixed well, but you got nowhere with it. So I think it's important to start off with your creativity first, and then slowly go into your technical things. That way, it's a smooth transition from getting your idea out to finishing it and having a completed art piece or music piece. It's tough though. I feel it. I mean, I literally have folders and folders and files and files and files of unfinished music. Check it out. These are all my techno songs right here. All of this, and then I have all these folders of like more techno stuff, and then I have like all these folders of different genres of music, ambient, R&B, my beats, like hip hop beats or any type of beats, lo-fi beats, soundscapes, glitch music, retro music, synthwave music, and it's all unfinished, like beats. Look at that. Look at all these beats, and then more folders with more beats. Oh man, yeah, I have a lot, and I don't put anything out because I've never like I get far with them, but I never finish them. But that's because I wouldn't. I'm really picky. That's my thing. I'm really picky, and I don't feel good enough a lot of the times. But I just got to get over that, and I just got to put things out. I have some releases on SoundCloud and on Spotify. If you check the description of my videos, I have links to my SoundCloud and Spotify, and I have it on Apple Music and all that stuff. But they're old. They're old. I haven't uploaded in a while, but I'm going to. Like I said, things are changing. Everything is changing right now. I am willing to invest a lot more into my music, so I'm gonna start putting stuff out. It'll be great. Starting with this one, I'm finishing this one. It's already 6:16 in the morning for me. I haven't slept. It's my girlfriend's birthday, so I should sleep so that I can spend some time with her later. But I need to finish this. I need to finish this. So let's go. See? Now that's the intro right there. No clap, no open hat, just like that. And I can even like take this out. What is it called? The perk roll, which was, I think it's this one. And I can even take that bass out to this one. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Insert. Create automation clip. And then do one for the bass. The bass, I'll probably start on the drop too. And this I'll start like right here. I think right here I'm gonna cut this and I'm just gonna loop that same section because I really like the way this sounds right here. And I think I'm gonna do the same for the automation so that it's the same automation. Like that. Because I really like this part right here. It sounds crazy. That like so good. I'm gonna do it again, but just for that little part. That's crazy. I don't know if I cut too much off here. If I should like reintroduce some things earlier. Let me save it. How long has this stream been already? 3 hours. Oh snap. That's gonna be a long video. That's alright. It's full of important information. Oh yeah, I'm gonna change the title of it though. Probably to like making a ROMINIMAL track start to finish using mostly stock plugins or something like that. If I really wanted to, I could record more vocal samples to throw in there so that it's not so repetitive in that way. Like right, all these vocal samples. Like right here. The break.
Feels like everyone feels
Time is suspense, life feels metric like breathing. I'm afraid of life that keeps moving. It's misery. Moments live, dying up and dying. It's moment life. Hope it's just minimal, minimal techno house. It's a bass that kicks the drum, bass drum. It's the bass drum in the house music deep. Minimal roll, minimal take, keep dance in the night under the moon in the sky. I see my eyes. It's minimal. Bye, retro. Oh, no, minimal life. Life, it's a raw minimal life. I feel life, minimal life. I feel like minimal life. Minimally in this deep house sound. Minimal, real minimal time. Minimal life. Minimally in this deep house sound. Minimal, real minimal. I feel like minimal life. Minimally in this deep house sound. Minimal, real minimal time. I feel like minimal life. Minimally in this deep house sound. Minimal, real minimal. I feel like minimal life. Minimally in this deep house sound. Minimal, real minimal time. I feel like minimal minimally in this deep house on minimal time. Minimal. Let me try something else. Like, minimally it's late time for me. It's minimally I feel so I feel alive. Minimal. Life time. Waste. Feel alive. Life time. Minimal time. Let wait. Listen. Let wait. Listen. Minimal time. 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 Let wait. Listen. son. All right, I think I'm done. I mean, yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. Also, because I'm really tired, I'm sleepy. Maybe I'll come in later and change some things, but I like the way it sounds. It's simple. I mean, it sounds complex, it sounds detailed, but in reality, it's just, it's simple, you know? The base of it all is simple, the foundation is simple. Everything else is just small changes, you know? Small changes add up and make a big change. So let me see, where am I at? 3 viewers. Woo! And $24 in revenue. Thank you. Thank you, Nebu Nelu. Does that mean something? I don't know if you're still watching, but does that mean something? That word, Nebu Nelu, is that your name? Or does that mean something in a specific language? Or is that like a thing? Like, is it an object? Is it a significance of something? I'm gonna play through one more time, one final time, last playthrough, and then I will say my goodbyes to you all. I like this track though. I do like this track. It's called Unreal. That's what I'm gonna call this track when I put it out. I'll probably put it out on SoundCloud first, and I'll like listen to it on my car and in my speakers and in my earphones just to make sure that it sounds all right. And if it does, I'll put it on Spotify and Apple Music and all that stuff. And I'll probably make like a little music video for it and put it on my channel. But yeah, let me just play this through one last time from the beginning. thinking of maybe bringing some of these sounds in earlier. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. That's where the overproducing starts coming in, you know? Once you like have your idea and it's good. Especially it usually happens when you're listening to your track so much that you just like you, the lines of where you should stop become blurry, and then you just keep going and then you fuck it up. So I'm just gonna stop like this. I won't hear the song probably until tomorrow. I'll probably like put on my headphones and I'll listen to it with fresh ears, and I'll definitely know what I need to do then. And if I need to do just some subtle things, I'll do that, and then I'll put the song up on my SoundCloud and on YouTube and stuff. So keep an eye out for it. It's gonna be called Unreal. And yeah, with that, I will leave you guys until next time, which will probably be tomorrow night. I will probably stream again. So just stay tuned. If you'd like to know whenever I live stream, just hit the bell notification on my channel. That way it'll give you an alert whenever I am live. Because a lot of you guys complain to me that you never catch me live, that you never see my lives, but all you got to do is just turn on the notification. It'll let you know whenever I'm live and you can tune in. So if you want to catch me live, I usually stream late at night for me because it's usually in the middle of the night for me. I know it's different timing for everybody else, but that's when I usually stream. I stream at night. Um, but yeah, I just want to say shout out. Oh man, I'm tired. I just want to give a shout out to Nebunelu, DJ Nebunelu. Thank you so much for your support today, for your super chats, for sending those donations over to my channel. Truly means a lot to me. I appreciate you. And everybody else that donated yesterday, I appreciate you. You guys are the best. And I'm going to keep doing this for you guys. So just stay tuned. And okay, that's enough. I will let y'all keep on keeping on. Love yourself, love others, be good to yourself, and keep making music, baby. Keep making some music. Love you guys.